This was me enjoying myself in Colombia on vacation. Even though I had just experienced a huge business loss, I was not about to miss this boy's trip. The trip was going great and everything, but in the back of my mind, I knew that I needed to come up with a good chunk of money very quickly. And I had no idea how I was gonna do it. A few weeks before this, however, I was at an event called Fund Launch. Imagine, if you will, a room full of fund managers that have amazing investment deals, but they all had the same problem. They couldn't find investors. They couldn't raise capital. They were all struggling. So as I'm there in Colombia, I'm trying to figure out how I can get some cash flow into my life. It hit me. These investment fund managers had deals, but they did not have investors. My mind went to the only thing I really knew how to do and had been doing, and that was generating leads with ads. We'd been helping solar companies to generate leads, and I thought, why not pivot and get accredited investor leads? My partner on the solar leads had been my brother-in-law. So I gave him a call and asked him, can we generate accredited investor leads like we do for solar? And he was like, yeah, we could definitely do that. So I worked out some pricing with him. I got a red line price from him. This is how much he needed to make for it to make sense for him to bring on these types of clients. And then whatever I could sell the service for above that, I got to keep. So I marked it up pretty high because I was planning on positioning my brand as a premium service, which I highly recommend. You never want to race to the bottom. You want to be the best, the most premium. And I felt comfortable doing that because after doing a little bit of research there in Colombia, I found out that there wasn't really many people that were providing this service to fund managers. So problem, solution, nobody in there. It was wide open for me. In just 4 hours, I set up an LLC using ZenBiz. I whipped up a quick logo on Canva, and I launched a basic website using Squarespace. All on my own. It's all pretty straightforward. Then I used a tool called WeConnect alongside LinkedIn, automate outbound messages to connect with fund managers specifically. So even while I'm sleeping, this tool is connecting with fund managers and getting them into my ecosystem. On top of that, I negotiated a deal with my brother-in-law where we could split the money it would take to run ads to target fund managers and bring them into this service. He's incentivized to get new clients. I'm incentivized to get new clients, so we split it. And just like that, I had basically a business ready to launch, all for under $1,000, including the ads I was splitting with my brother-in-law. We closed our first client in less than 30 days for $17,555. That was proof of concept, and it was the beginning of a business that is still running and paying me to this day. I think this was back in 2023. And this all started while I was on vacation in Colombia. We went on to average about $13,000 per month at around a 70% profit margin. So not a ginormous business, but pretty good if you want to launch your own side hustle or replace some of your own income. And it's very scalable. I've just not been focusing on it as much as other businesses that I have. The moral of the story, opportunities are everywhere. Sometimes you just need to move fast, connect the dots, and trust in your ability to deliver. If I can build a business in 4 hours while I'm on vacation, imagine what you could do with a little bit of help and a little bit of focus. If you want more freedom, follow along as I show you how to build and scale businesses that can fund your dream lifestyle and unlock true sovereignty.